Hi, my name is Heather and I work for the Welland Public Library, and welcome to another edition of Wiggles and Giggles, which is our sensory bin program for babies. So we'll start off with we wave and say hello, we wave and say hello to all our friends here today. We wave and say hello, we clap and say hello, we clap and say hello to all our friends here today. We clap and say hello. So I've got a few little rhymes to start us off about snow and ice. So I've got two little penguin friends here. Two little penguins sitting on the ice. One bows once, and the other bows twice. Waddle away, penguins. Waddle away. Come back, penguins. Come back and play. Now I've got a couple little snowflake rhymes you can repeat at home if you want. Snowflakes, snowflakes, dance around. Snowflakes, snowflakes, touch the ground. Snowflakes, snowflakes, soft and white. Snowflake, snowflake, snowball, fight. All right, snowflakes falling down, falling to the ground. Great big white flakes that do not make a sound. Snow on the rooftops, snow on the trees, snow on the green grass, and snow on me. Snow on my mittens. Snow on my nose, snow on my head, and snow on my toes, twirling, swirling, whirling down, down, down to the ground. All right, I've got just a couple more. A chubby little snowman had a carrot nose. Along came a bunny, and what do you suppose? The hungry little bunny was looking for his lunch. He ate that snowman's nose, nibble, nibble, crunch. Five little snowmen, all in a row, each with a hat, sitting in the snow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day, and then those snowmen melted away. But then the next day it snowed, and it snowed, and it snowed, and then those snowmen came back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They're back. All right, so that's all of our snow and ice little rhymes for today. So this is how we make our fake snow sensory bin. So you need approximately 1 cup of baking soda, which I have some here, and 1 cup of cornstarch, which I have some here, and some water. And you just add it a little bit at a time. So I'm gonna get my tray, which I recommend you have some kind of Tupperware or tray, and we're gonna just dump it in. Boom, like that. And we're gonna dump this in, boom, like that. And then we're gonna add our water and just mix it up a little bit at a time. There we go. And you just mix it till it gets kind of gloopy, and it's gonna be sort of like cloud dough. The more water you add, the more liquidy it becomes. And because they're babies, everything goes in their mouth, right? So cornstarch and baking soda is not going to taste very great, but it will not hurt them unless they eat the whole thing, which I hope they won't. So you just keep your eye on them, but then it gets kind of gloopy, and then if you don't put too much water in, it will get crumbly like snow, and that's what we want. So we don't want it too dry, but we don't want it too wet, so you just play around with the ingredients till you get the consistency that you want. So now it's crumbly like snow, and you can make snowman balls if you want. You can add things like pine cones. You can add anything, really, but then you're gonna have to wash it off or throw it out, so keep that in mind. You can do trucks. You can do cookie cutters. And then you can kind of press it into your cloud dough, really, or that oobleck stuff that they call it. You can add bits of pool noodle, will be fun. You could even do some pom-poms if they're big enough, nothing too small. And that's it. So you could add spoons, you could add any fun things that scooping, but this is kind of a messy one. So if you want to have some cleanup stuff ready, but this is what it looks like. So you can, this is my big tray, but there we go. And then let's see if we can make a snowman. I'm going to add a little bit more water to this part here. Mix it up. And there, I have a fake snowball. Ooh, but it's kind of fun. It won't taste great, but it won't hurt them either. And there we go. And then there's the oobleck part where if you lift it up, it falls apart, but you can scrunch it too. And there we go. So now I'm all messy. There we go. So I'm going to have some paper towels to clean my hands off. And that is about it for today. So you can do fake snow. You can also add shaving foam, but then if that goes in their mouth, that's no good. So I wouldn't use that. So it's just baking soda, cornstarch, and a little bit of water. And there is our fun sensory bin idea for this week. So you can join us next week for another idea. So thanks for joining us. We wave and say goodbye. We wave and say goodbye to all our friends here today. We wave and say goodbye. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.